All right. Hello, everybody. Before you ask, yes, the screen is supposed to be black right now. Because before I start playing Splatoon today, I wanted to do something that I spent 2 hours putting together. Just gotta have get Discord up so I can I don't know why Discord was so slow today, but whatever. All right. So, let's see. Hello. Your screen's black? No, don't worry, that's me. The screen's meant to be black right now. Hello, Pearl. So, yes. Today we will be playing Splatoon 3, but I wanted to do something first. So, basically, it's been about half a year so far. Passing by, but I have to go. Alright, no problem. No problem, Fern. Thanks for showing up. Is this me or is the screen black? No, it's not just you. It's meant to be that way. But that's because I want to get this one thing working. Excuse me. Ah, here we go. All right. So, half the year's gone by, and I've played a lot of video games throughout my life. From this list, from what I've checked, about 166 games that I have, at the very least, I've purchased or I've played to a decent degree. So, as part of my New Year's resolution that I started in January that I never mentioned at all, I told myself that I was not going to buy new games until I started beating ones that I've already owned. And so far, I've beaten about like four. There are a lot of games on here that I've already beaten, and there's some of these that I haven't beaten at all. Or like I haven't even touched. So I wanted to rank them here, and at the end of the year, we'll go back and do a re-ranking. Since some of them I may not have started, and then I may have finished some of them. Because a couple of these games I have played enough to where I have an opinion of them, but I haven't finished them, so they can't really reach the tiers that they probably could. Actually, part of me wants to get some music going. Give me a sec. I'm not sure if you'll be able to hear the music though. So, so I'm not sure. Um, I know I have a stream playlist. Like, I have a stream music playlist. Ah, here it is. Here it is, here it is, here it is. Okay, the audio's not working. That it's so annoying. Hold on. Properties. Hmm. Uh. Hmm. Man, it used to work like ages ago. Oh, hold on. Do I have to use this? Okay, yeah. But now I can't hear it. Okay, so that doesn't work. I didn't mean to do that. Alright, I guess we'll have to do it without the music. I don't know what stopped this from working before, but it's just not working now, so. So I guess I will make the sacrifice and not hear it so you guys can hear the music. There you go. Alright, so now you all have music and I don't. Okay. Alright, so we've got like 7 tiers. So we have peak gaming, which is obviously peak gaming. We have so good, serviceable, alright, awful, no opinion, and I have not started. Just let me pull up chat on a different thing, because I can't read your chats if I'm on a different thing. Alright, there we go. Alright, so let's get started. Alright, so we've got Persona 5, and you're not gonna believe what I'm gonna say about this, but I haven't started it yet. I'm sorry. Look, 100-hour base game is rough. I have not found the time to get started, because this is the thing with me. I know that if I start playing a new game, I'm gonna want to only play that, and we'll get into a couple examples of that in the future. Alright, so next is Final Fantasy IV on the DS. And I think it's alright. I mean, again, I haven't finished it, but it's functional, to say the very, very least. I mean, it's pretty good. Alright, Lego Battles Ninjago. This game is great. It's sort of like a real-time strategy game, but it's also one of the best Lego IPs ever. If not the best Lego original IP ever. So yeah. Alright, Sonic Rush. I'm not sure. I haven't finished it yet. I've almost finished Sonic's section. I've got like 2 or 3 acts left. And then I have to play Blaze. I wouldn't say it's like the greatest Sonic game I've ever played, but I think it's serviceable. It's pretty good. All right, so I have the collections as like their full thing, their full package, because I'm not ranking every single individual Mega Man and Mega Man X game that I've played. So, Mega Man Legacy Collection, you can like barely see it because of the picture that I pulled. Yeah, so Mega Man Legacy Collection, yeah, it's serviceable. I mean, you get 10 games in one, and most of them are good. My favorite one is Mega Man 6, though. Alright, Mario Kart 7. Now, if we're talking about the base game, then it's alright. But with mods, it's peak gaming. Mario Kart 7 with mods is awesome. So I think it gets serviceable. Alright, Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. This is peak gaming. First peak gaming. Actually, nah, I'd be more passionate about it if it was. I think I'll just put it as good. To be honest, I don't think any of the Mario and Luigi games I'd put as peak gaming, now that I think about it. Like, they're good RPGs, but they're fine. Okay, Sonic Mania is actually peak gaming, though. Sonic Mania is the reason why I was able to beat more 2D Sonic games. So yeah, needless to say, Sonic Mania is so good. Alright, 8 Deluxe though. I mean, we've been playing it for like 8 years, so I can't exactly say it's anything worse than serviceable, but it's definitely better than 7. But is it peak though? Do we think 8 Deluxe is the peak of the franchise? Because I know Mario Kart... See, but here's also the thing though. This game is like 10 years old, so it's had time to mature and develop, so I don't really want to fully compare it to Mario Kart World yet. Because Mario Kart World still got some things to iron out. Alright, Splatoon 2. I want to say it's peak. I really do. I mean, does Octo Expansion, does a DLC make a game peak? Splatoon fans, do we put Splatoon 2 in peak gaming because of Octo Expansion? Or do we just put it as it's just a really good game? Because gosh, sometimes the online meta stuff is awful. Yes. Alright, fair enough. Alright, we'll put Splatoon 2 in peak game because Octo Expansion is actually that good. Alright, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, I haven't started it yet. Same reason. I want to start it, but... oh boy. I haven't started it yet. I want to. But we'll also get to another reason why I haven't started that one yet. Alright, Super Dragon Ball Heroes World Mission. It's alright. It's like a card game, kinda. So it's alright. 10 and 10-2 I don't have an opinion of. I like barely started it yet. Like I just played the tutorial. Alright. Mario and Sonic at Tokyo 2024. Unfortunately, the last Mario and Sonic Olympic Games from what I've heard. I think it's alright. There's better ones. Alright. Pokemon Shining Pearl. It's also... it's eh. I feel like I'm gonna make another tier. I honestly think it's not bad. I mean, it's fine, but there's better Pokemon games here. I assure you. Alright. Cyberpunk. By far, one of the best games I have ever played. Holy bro. I've played this game 3 times and I'm currently playing it a 4th time. This game is so good. The story, the gunplay, the lore, oh my gosh. Greatest game, bro. One of, probably the best game. Well, not the best game I've ever played, but definitely one of the best games I've ever played. Oh my gosh. I love Cyberpunk so much. I will be buying the sequel. We will be buying the sequel. On Johnny's soul, bro. Alright, Cars 2 tie-in was alright. I have not started Final Fantasy VI yet. Fire Emblem Fates. It's my favorite game on the 3DS. Playing it with some mods to like change up the difficulty and fix the translations. Like, I had an absolute blast playing Fire Emblem Fates Conquest again. I mean, it is my favorite game on the 3DS, so to say its peak is probably there. Alright, New Super Mario Bros. 2. I mean, it's serviceable. I mean, it's a Mario Bros. Game. What can you expect about it? Alright, DSiWare Advanced Circuits. Yes. When I said I'm ranking pretty much every game I've owned and played, I'm talking about every game I've owned and played, including DSiWare. So, Advanced Circuits, it just kind of gets an eh. It's just DS shovelware. So, anyways, Ocarina of Time is going into peak. Obviously, I love the Grezzo remix so much. All right, Sonic Unleashed on the Wii, specifically on the Wii, not the recompiled fan game, not the PlayStation version, the Wii version. And I think it was serviceable. I like it. Alright, A Link Between Worlds. I played this game like once and then I completely forgot about it. Where would I put this? A Link Between Worlds. I think it was alright. Alright. Air Race Tunnel. Alright, I'm gonna get really mad about something here for later, but I will say this. Xenoblade Chronicles, the first one is peak. I love the first Xenoblade Chronicles. It is so good. Alright, Batman Arkham City. I forget which one it was. Between Arkham City and Arkham Knight, one was pretty good, and the other one was absolutely amazing. I don't remember which was which, though. I think it was City was the one I really, really liked. Yeah. If I remember correctly, it was City. I really liked City. Alright, Airport Mania non-stop flights. I mean... I remember really liking it. Alright, Box Boy. I don't really have much of an opinion on it. I had it on my old 3DS, but I can't really replay it, so... And I never finished it either. Alright, Asphalt 4 Elite Racing. I remember it being pretty fun. Alright, New Super Mario Bros. U. New Super Luigi U was really fun. I remember playing it with my brother and he picked Nabbit. We'll put it in serviceable. I mean, it's a Nintendo game, it's a Mario game. Most Nintendo games are probably going to be up here. Alright, you guys can barely see it, but Azure Striker Gunvolt, oh my gosh. I love the Gunvolt games. They're so good. Alright, Mario Sports Superstars is a pretty decent sports collection, 5-in-1. Although I feel like I've played tennis the exact same way for ages. Oh yeah, right. That reminds me. I forgot one. I think there may be a few games I've forgotten here. A lot. Probably most of them were Wii U ones that I'll have to add after I finish this. Alright, so Mario Sports Superstars will probably be alright. Alright. A Link to the Past. They say this is probably one of like the best Zelda games ever released. I think it's fine. I never finished it. Honestly, I'm just gonna say I don't have much of an opinion on it. I played it on my dad's original SNES, did you know? But I also have it on my 3DS. Alright, Dragon Ball FighterZ. It's pretty good. For the time that I played it, it was really fun. Alright. Yeah. Look. I really don't like Pokemon Shield. Hold on, move this down too. Because if I don't like Shield, I really... Awful's kind of harsh, though. Awful's, like, reserved for, like, 2 games on here. Yeah, I really didn't like Pokemon Shield. Pokemon Sword and Shield. Triforce Heroes. I wouldn't say it's peak gaming as a Zelda game, but I have very fond memories of playing with my cousin and my little brother with this. Alright. So we're putting Splatoon 3 in peak, right? On the Splatoon 3 stream? Surely, right? I mean, I've played Splatoon 3 more than I've played Splatoon 2. And if Splatoon 2 is peak, then Splatoon 3 has to be peak. I think it's sort of like the reverse. Actually, no, it's not true. So, the story mode for Splatoon 3 is better than the Splatoon 2 one. The DLC for Splatoon 2 is just a bit better in my opinion. I mean, Like, pretty much everything in Splatoon 2, aside from the character models, is just better in Splatoon 3. Like, the weapon balance is so much better, too. Like, the multiplayer aspects of Splatoon 3 are so much better, but the single player takes a teeny bit of a negative turn. But, yeah, I think I'm gonna put Splatoon... Like, if Splatoon 2 is good, then Splatoon 3 is better in most ways. Alright, Mario Kart DS. This is serviceable. I like it. Cosmos X2. It's DS shovelware again. So it's alright. I'll just put it in there. I mean, it took me a while to decide to put these games back on my 3DS, so... Alright, Cadence of Hyrule was actually so good. Oh my gosh. I miss it. I miss playing Cadence of Hyrule. It's so good. Alright, Metroid Samus Returns. I think it was also serviceable. But there's a better Metroid game here. Same with New Super Mario Bros. I mean, again, you can't really miss with a Super Mario Bros. Game. Alright, 1001 Blockbuster. Probably all the DSiWare is going to go here, with a few exceptions, I think. Alright, Metroid Dread. This is why Samus Returns is serviceable, because Dread is so good. Alright, Sonic Forces. I don't think I'm being too harsh on Forces. It's unfortunate. Especially since there's so many better games. Alright, Kirby Planet Robobot is probably the best Kirby game I've played. Granted, I have played Star Allies with my brother, and I haven't played Forgotten Land. So, out of all the Kirby games I've played, this is one of the better ones. So I really like Planet Robobot. Alright, Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. Eh. It's eh. Alright, Cuphead though. Okay, so I haven't finished it yet, but it's really good. Wonderfully done game. If you're a glutton for punishment, Cuphead's good. Alright, Final Fantasy VII Remake. I haven't started it yet. It'll probably end up being... Cuphead is pretty good. Yeah. I haven't started Remake yet, so... Gosh, I feel like it's the ads that's causing us to buffer a bunch. Or maybe just all of the stuff. Alright. Devil May Cry 3. I don't have an opinion on it. I've, like, barely started it. Alright. Look. Pokemon Y was my first Pokemon game. I love it so much. Mega Evolution, the post game with like the Looker side story. The trainer customization was great. I love Pokemon Y so much. I can't wait for Legends ZA. I really can't wait for ZA. Alright, I haven't played LBX yet. My brother let me get the game files from him so I can play it whenever I want. I haven't started it yet. Shovel Knight is peak gaming though. Shovel Knight is amazing. I love Shovel Knight. Though they keep releasing it though. They keep re-releasing it though. Alright, same with Yokai Watch 3. I played the demo of Unicorn Overlord. It seems like it'll probably be in the serviceable tier, but I don't really have much of an opinion on it. Twilight Princess. Where would I put Twilight Princess? Where would I put Twilight Princess, honestly? HD specifically. I think serviceable. Like, I'm not clamoring for another remaster of it. Alright, Jump Force. Look, I have no idea how you're supposed to play it. I just didn't like it, so... Alright, Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. I'm gonna put it in alright. I didn't really play it that much. Well, no, I played it a bit, but I stopped playing it after I got stuck. Alright, Mario Kart Wii, I'm gonna put in serviceable. Look, I'm just gonna say, I'd put Double Dash in the same spot. Alright, Mighty Gunvolt Burst. I was playing this a bit recently, and it's alright. Alright, look. I don't care what people say about the launch of this game. In concept, for what a Pokemon game aspires to be, I think Violet is peak. I think Violet is probably, especially now that the game is in a releasable state with the Switch 2, and it's a free upgrade, I think Violet is in a... I think Pokemon Scarlet and Violet are amazing Pokemon games. It's what we've always wanted Pokemon to be, and I feel like with, like, the frame delays and stuff like that, people just elected to ignore that. Because I've always been a Pokemon Scarlet and Violet defender. I've always said that, like, despite it, quote, excuse me, I can't talk. Despite the game looking and performing really badly in many cases, what it was trying to do was what everyone wanted Pokemon to be like. Alright, Pokemon Sun. I think it was alright. I didn't like it as much. Z-moves were fine. Mega Evolution has been and always will be my preferred game mechanic. I'm sorry. Alright, Super Mario Bros. Wonder. I beat this with Disable, like, the last couple days before the end of this most recent university semester. And it was pretty fun. I'm glad I got to play with him. Alright, Blaster Master 02. I'll mention this later, but I love the Blaster Master Zero series. I love the first one. I'm probably going to love the second and third ones. But I haven't really formed much of an opinion on 2 yet. I haven't started yet. Alright, Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing. It's alright. I like how each vehicle is different. How it's not always just a car. Alright, Fire Emblem Engage. I feel like the gameplay... Like, every time I play Fire Emblem Engage, I just want to play Fates again. Because, like, look, I plan on replaying Fire Emblem Engage on, like, a harder difficulty and stuff like that to get unit builds working. Instead of just breezing through the game with whatever. But... Wait, why are there 2 Final Fantasy VIIs here that are both the thing? Okay, I guess I'll just use one for the remake and one for the original. Alright. So, every time I play Engage, I feel like I just want to play a different Fire Emblem game, which is really funny to say. So I'll put it in serviceable. This may change if I get around to replaying it. Alright, Final Fantasy Explorers is kind of meh. It's kind of eh. Because... it's like, I was playing it as a single player experience when the game really, really, really wants you to play it with multiple people. Alright. Animal Crossing New Horizons. It's tricky. Oh wait, no. This is the original, this is the remake one. Because I can just barely make out the remake ones. Okay, so the original, I think it's alright. I'll probably like the remake more. But yes, so New Horizons. What are we thinking on New Horizons? Is it better than New Leaf? For me, I've always been torn. Because there are a lot of things I like about New Horizons that aren't in New Leaf. And there are a lot of things in New Leaf that aren't in New Horizons. Like, I feel like the customization in New Horizons is absolutely stellar. But in terms of, like, the amount of villagers and the things you can do in New Leaf are better than in New Horizons. Is there anyone in chat who played both and has an opinion that they'd want to share? Because I'm curious. Basically just if you've played New Leaf and New Horizons. Though I will admit though, New Leaf, well not New Leaf, well I guess both New Leaf and New Horizons will be very close to my heart for a lot of reasons. New Leaf because it was my first Animal Crossing game, and New Horizons because I built my island on alongside all of you in chat. So, I think I'll probably put it in. I wouldn't put it in peak gaming, of course, because life sims aren't really my kind of thing. But I think it's still really good. I heard we may be getting a teaser for a new one. Alright, Gran Turismo 7. Whenever I'm bored, it's great. I can race around with cars and stuff. I would never play it on stream though, because y'all get bored. I put it in serviceable. Alright, Dragon Quest XI is peak gaming. I love Dragon Quest XI. Alright, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot I don't have an opinion on because I like barely started. Alright, so we're also all agreeing that Splatoon 1 is peak too, right? Like, if Splatoon 2 is peak, and Splatoon 3 is peak, then obviously Splatoon 1 is peak as well, right? I'm pretty sure. Alright. Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII. I really like this game. For preparing for the remake, this game is amazing. I love Crisis Core. I love Zach. Alright, Paper Mario Sticker Star. I don't have an opinion on this game. I like barely played it. Kirby Triple Deluxe is alright. Alright, Sonic Classic Edition on the DS. It's fine. It's eh. Alright, New Leaf. New Leaf. I think they're both the same quality. There are just some things that you can do in one that you can't do in the other. It doesn't make either one of them better or worse. They're just both on the same page. Alright, Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric. Alright. Cars Race-O-Rama. I loved this game when I was younger. I went back and played it a while ago too. So yeah, I think this will go on to the so good tier. Alright, Mario vs. Donkey Kong Minis March Again. I wouldn't call this DSi shovelware, but it's an alright game. Alright, Yokai Watch Blasters. I had a good time playing it with my brother. I'll put it in serviceable. Metal Gear Solid 2, I haven't started it yet. I want to though. Alright, Star Wars The Clone Wars Republic Heroes. I think there are probably some Wii and or Wii U games that I have in storage somewhere that are just in the basement in a box. And the Wii version of this game is one of those games. And they're both eh. Alright, Mario and Sonic at the Winter Olympics. I haven't played this game in ages. Like, I played London 2012 recently, in quotation marks. Music is kind of bugging out. Oh, hold on. Hold on, let me, recently, in quotation marks. Music is kind of bugging out. Oh, hold on. Hold on, let me, That's weird. Hold on. I think that fixed it? Okay, that fixed it. Awesome. Alright. Thanks for telling me. Alright. Let's go back. Alright, so... yeah, I haven't played this game in ages. I may revisit it at some point. So we'll just put it as alright for now. Puzzle and Dragon Z plus Puzzle and Dragon Super Mario Bros. Edition. I didn't realize that Puzzle and Dragon Z was a Japanese exclusive 3DS game for the longest time. I didn't know that until looking up images for this game. And yeah, it's serviceable. I like it. Alright, Epic Mickey 2. Me and my brother hated this game. We played it a lot together and we just didn't like it. Alright, the original F-Zero is going in peak. I'm just kidding. I'm putting it as serviceable. Alright, Sonic Superstars is eh. I don't really think I need to explain why. It's already been said and done. Kind of just meh. Same with NES Remix Pack. Alright, Nintendo Land. I think it's serviceable. Nothing too crazy. Alright, Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer. I think I'll also put this as serviceable. I liked it. Alright, Dragon Ball Xenoverse. Oh my gosh, I loved Xenoverse. Xenoverse is so good. The combat can get a little cheese sometimes, but if you avoid PvP, it's great. But I will admit, I was an Omega tryhard in Xenoverse. Alright, DNF Duel. You can barely see it. I don't know why I bought this. I mean, it's a decent fighter. Alright, Pikmin 3. I'm just gonna put an alright. I played through it. I thought it was a good time. And then I was just eh. It didn't make me want to play the others. Alright, Yoshi's Woolly World. I have very fond memories of Yoshi's Woolly World. It's one of the very rare games I was able to convince my mom to play with me. And it was a really good time. So yeah. I'll put it in serviceable. Alright, Super Mario RPG. It is the only one just for me. Anyways, moving on. Alright, Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. This game is great. It made me like the sequel trilogy, which is a feat in and of itself. Alright, same with Sonic X Shadow Generations. This game is so peak, bro. Like, I would say it's so good, but then it goes into it's so good, but it's peak. The best Sonic game ever. By far. Unless you don't like boost format, then you'll probably like Adventure 2. Which Adventure 2 is also really good. Alright, Ever Oasis. I think it's serviceable. I think I'm probably only around like the midpoint of the game, but I never got around to finishing it. But when I saw it, I really wanted to play it, so. Alright, London 2012. I loved London 2012. I loved it so much. Alright, Fire Emblem Awakening. While I really liked Fates, replaying Awakening on hard was kind of eh. But the story is really good. Though, I will admit though, the gameplay itself as a strategy game is like eh. But feeling like you're on a power trip in Awakening is very fun. Alright, Everyday Soccer. I actually remember playing this. I remember it being kind of fun. Alright, Sonic Origins. So, it's the same as the Classic Collection on DS, but just better. With more stuff. Because it also included Sonic CD. So yeah, it's a good collection. Alright, Smash Bros. Ultimate. Look, as a member of the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate esports team at my university, I can't not say it's peak gaming. If I like it enough to play competitively, then right, it's kind of just how it is. All right, Phineas and Ferb Across the Second Dimension. I haven't played these games in ages. Alright, this is one exception. Because there's an exception to every rule. And Final Fantasy 15 is one of them. So I never really actually owned this one. Or at least this specific version. But I have played through it in its entirety. And I really liked it. Would I put it in so good? I don't think it moved me as much as Crisis Core did. So I'll put it in serviceable. Alright, now for remake. I haven't started it yet. Final Fantasy V is pretty good. I'm not sure where I'd put it though. I haven't finished it yet. So I'll put it in serviceable for now. Alright, Fire Emblem Three Houses. Alright, can I just say, Three Houses is so freaking popular. I'm so sick of whenever I try to look for things Fire Emblem related, 99% of it is always Three Houses. Like, if I want to look up, like, a mod, or, like, a voice pack for something, or even just, like, for fun, like a personality quiz, it's always Three Houses. It's never, like, any of the other ones, like Awakening or Fates. Three Houses is, like, probably, like, if Awakening was what revived Fire Emblem in the States, Three Houses is what really set it off. And my goodness, it deserves it. I've played Black Eagles twice. Specifically, Crimson Flower Black Eagles twice. Do you know what that means? That means I've made the exact same decisions twice in a row. And I married Edelgard twice in a row. I just couldn't pull away. Though that may change though, since it's been a long time since I played it. Alright, Fire Emblem Warriors. It's eh. Alright, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. I haven't finished it. I'm near the end of the game. I got stuck. It got kind of difficult. The combat's a little jank, though. So I put it in serviceable. Alright, Bit Trip Runner. It's Pete Gaming. No, it's alright. Alright, Hot Wheels will beat that on the Wii. I'm sure there are some games here that some of y'all never even heard of. But, yeah. So Hot Wheels beat that on the Wii. It's alright. I haven't played it in a bit, though. Alright, Team Sonic Racing. I remember really liking it when the game first came out. I don't think it's worse than All-Star Racing on the DS, though. Or maybe worse than All-Star Racing on, like, Xbox and stuff. Alright, Hyrule Warriors. Gosh. How many Koei Legend of Zelda fans? No, Legend of Zelda devs don't make a Warriors tie-in Mission Impossible, bro. I kind of like the strategy of it, but I'm not a big fan of the Warriors genre. But I think Hyrule Warriors is probably the best out of all of them. Alright, Smash Bros. For 3DS and Wii U. I'll also put it as alright. Kid Icarus was amazing. I loved Kid Icarus Uprising. Once I finally got to play the multiplayer, even though it was just CPU, the multiplayer is awesome in Kid Icarus Uprising. Alright, Kirby's Blowout Blast. It's alright, it was short. It was short and sweet. Alright, Link's Awakening, specifically the Game Boy version. I don't really have much of an opinion on this because I barely played it. I had it on 3DS Virtual Console, and then my 3DS died. So, oh great, it's thunderstorming. Wonderful. So yeah. Alright, Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed. This game is peak. This game is amazing. Wide-casted characters, tracks, the transformation feature. And here's the thing. This game is peak, but Sonic Racing Cross Worlds is gonna be amazing. I can't wait to play that. I'm not sure if I'm going to get it on Switch 2 or PS5, though. Alright, Mario & Luigi Paper Jam. This game's alright. I finished it recently. After grinding up a few more levels. And it's alright. Super Mario 64 DS. I have yet to 100% it, and I almost kind of want to. I mean, I never 100%ed any Mario 64. Not the original, not DS. But yeah, I liked it. It's like a core memory. Especially since it was my first instance of gambling. If you want to know why I play Zenless and other gacha games, it's because of this game right here in the Luigi Poker Casino. My aunt taught me young. Alright. Mario Kart World. Alright, what are we thinking? Is it better than 8 Deluxe? We've had the game for about a month now. What are we thinking? Is it better than 8 Deluxe? So, I think that's an unfair question. Because the game just came out. Because 8 Deluxe had like 10 plus years of time to develop itself, to add DLC, to add new characters. I don't have the game, but from what I've heard, from what I've seen, it looks better. It does. It definitely does look amazing. But for $80, it's a tall ask for a lot of people, especially since Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for like $10 less with the DLC. Actually, no, isn't it about the same price? Yeah. For slightly more, you get a bunch more content. Like, people hate the intermissions. I personally don't mind them. Especially since there are a decent bit of routes in the game that you never really see because of the knockout tours. I wish there were more knockout tour routes. That's my main issue with the game. Everything else is really good. So I'm not going to put it in peak just yet, but I think it's about the same level as 8 Deluxe. Give Mario Kart World 10 years, and it'll be better than 8 Deluxe. I'm going to say it now. Alright, Mario Strikers Battle League. Okay, I don't think I need to do Mega Man 7 now that I think about it, because it's in the Legacy Collection. Extreme 2, on the other hand, since it's not part of any Legacy Collection, it's alright. I liked playing it. Some of the music is really good. Well, all the music is really good. Alright, Metroid Prime, I don't have an opinion on it. I like barely started it. Alright, Starling Battle for Atlas. I love this game. I loved it. The only reason why I stopped playing is because there was nothing else to do at the end. Like, exploring the planets, the spaceships, the customization. I think somewhere in a box I still have the toys. In a box somewhere, I still have the toys. And I really liked the game. Alright, Metroid Prime Federation Force. It's a game you should play with other people. Solo, it's alright, but it's kind of meant to be played with other people. It was my first Metroid Prime game, by the way. Alright, Mighty Number 9. Gosh, this game. I remember waiting for so long to play this game. I've waited for so long to play Mighty Number 9. And it's a really tragic story. Like, I remember pre-ordering this game and waiting for like 3 years or something for it to finally come out. There was supposed to be a 3DS version, by the way, too, you know. But it never happened. I haven't finished it, though. I'm on the final boss area. And as a game, it's alright. Alright, Miitopia's Peak. Okami convinced me to play through it again. So it's Peak. I feel like with a lot of these games, it's... if I get a lot of replay value out of it, or if I'm playing it a second time or more, then it's most likely Peak. Alright, Batman Arkham Asylum. I think it was... I'm not like jumping... I'm not like mid-peak. Yeah, Miitopia is peak. Every playthrough is personalized. Alright. Arkham Asylum. It doesn't mean I'm putting it in the tier, but I think it's serviceable. Arkham City is just so much better. Alright, Mega Man 11 is pretty good. It's serviceable. I still like Mega Man 6 the most, though. Alright, Monster Hunter Stories. It's kind of like Pokemon Monster Hunter. And I remember liking it a lot, so... Alright, Mario Odyssey. Look. Nintendo, please. Turn Odyssey from a globe-trotting adventure into a space adventure, and I will pay $80 for it. But Odyssey's pretty good. It's not the greatest Mario game I've ever played, but it's pretty good. Alright, Monster Hunter Rise, though, oh my gosh. For my first Monster Hunter game, what an amazing game. I love playing Rise so much. Part of me almost wants to play Wilds at some point, but having an internet connection would make it infinitely better. And I don't really want to play a Monster Hunter game by myself. And I'm not paying for PS Plus. Actually, please, Capcom, put Wilds on Switch. Please put Wilds on Switch too. Please, I need it so bad. That's what I need now. I need Wilds on Switch. Alright, anyway. Alright, once again with Peak. Holy Deltarune. Holy Deltarune. Hail Toby Fox. Hail Toby Fox. And you know what, while we're here, hail Toby Fox. Hail Toby Fox. If it weren't for Undertale, I wouldn't be making Team Hero. Undertale inspired me to try and create my own stuff one day. Hail Toby Fox, hail Deltarune, hail Undertale. Holy peak fiction. Anyway, Cars Mater National. Cars Mater National. It's alright. Racer-Rama was probably the best. Oh, I forgot one. That proves how bad it was. I'll add some other ones soon. Because there's like a few I'm forgetting. So, anyway. When you can't even say my name, has the memory gone? Are you feeling numb? Go and call my name. I haven't finished it yet. I'm stuck on the Psycho Mantis boss fight. And no, before you say just switch your controller port, that's not what I mean by stuck. By stuck, I mean I keep dying. It's a skill issue, not a knowledge issue. Anyway, alright, look. I want to play Metal Gear Solid 3 so bad. Part of me wants to stop playing the original and just play 3. And then go backwards. Well, no, play 3, then go back to 1, and then play 2. Because I want to play Metal Gear Solid Delta so bad. But I feel like I should play Solid 3 first. Alright. So, Kirby Fighters 2. I really enjoyed playing it with my brother. Man. This proves that I've, like, barely eaten anything. I am so hungry. I have to get something to eat at some point. Probably after this, but it's gonna take a bit, so... Alright. Nier Automata. I haven't finished playing it yet. I, like, barely started, so I don't have much of an opinion on it. Alright, Ninja Smasher. I loved this game. I'm so glad it came out on Switch. This is a great Metroidvania. Alright, Here Comes Nico. Do y'all remember the Here Comes Nico streams? On Sundays? Those are really fun. I really like playing this game. It's really good. Here Comes Nico was a wonderful game. Alright, Phineas and Ferb Bride again. I don't really care much about it. Alright, Batman Arkham Knight. I've yet to play this. Doesn't Nico have mommy issues? Yes. I couldn't remember if it was Nico's mom or dad. Yeah, I think it was their mom. Alright. Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. This is alright. Alright, Majora's Mask is peak though. I love Majora's Mask. In some cases, more than Ocarina of Time. I like the atmosphere of Majora's Mask more, but I like the message of Ocarina of Time a lot. About growing up and the time you lose. It resonates with me now a lot now. Alright. Chuck E. Cheese's Arcade Room. Alright, Half Genie Hero. I tried to 100% this game. I got really close, but I don't know where like that last percent was. But yeah, Half Genie Hero is really good. Seven Sirens I haven't started yet. Alright. Sonic Peak Tears. Sonic Peak Tears. Bro, the Sonic games, Sonic making a comeback is such an awesome thing to see. Sonic, like literally, if I were to recommend a Sonic game to anyone, it's like, do you want, it's like, if I had to recommend 2 Sonic games for anyone, it would be Sonic X Shadow Generations and Sonic. Because you get like 2 sides. You get like the sort of adventure style in Frontiers, and then you get like the boost formula. Alright, Stellar Blade, I want to play this game so bad. Like, but I know it's going to be difficult, and I know it's going to take so much time, but I want to play Stellar Blade so bad. As a Nikke player, I want to play it so bad. Alright. Mario Galaxy 2. I feel like I have to replay it at some point. Maybe Nintendo will re-release it. We'll put it in alright for now. Alright, Mario Maker 2, I think this will also go into alright. It's fine. I heard there was originally a Mega Man version planned, but it kind of fell through. Alright, look. I shouldn't have an opinion on this since I barely played it, but oh my gosh. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is probably one of the most frustrating games I've ever played. Like, it doesn't feel like a Xenoblade game. So, if you know me enough, you know what I like when it comes to fictional characters. Specifically female ones. Xenoblade is the exception to that. Because Xenoblade, I usually expect to be like really gritty and like really down to earth. But Xenoblade 2 just feels like just your average JRPG. With just the title. And like, it's because of the anime girls. Like, I don't know what to say. It's like, it's the one exception. Like, you would think I wouldn't have a problem. In fact, I would love the fact that the female characters are designed like that. But because it's Xenoblade, it just feels like a spit in the face. Alright, anyways, Tetris Axis. I've been playing Tetris a lot more. It's proving that I'm getting old. Even though I've just cracked 20 this year. Alright, Breath of the Wild. Alright. We've got 4 Zelda games back to back to back to back we got right now. Alright, so. Breath of the Wild. I gotta think about this. I haven't played the DLC in ages. Because I didn't have it. I played it on my brother's car. Where I put Breath of the Wild basically determines where I put Tears of the Kingdom 2. Alright. This may seem crazy. Alright. I need to explain myself here. Breath of the Wild, its entire purpose was to flip the traditional Zelda format on its head. And that does it to an amazing extent. The story of the game I like a lot because it seems like a comeback story where Hyrule is in ruins. It's at its darkest hour. And Link, without any memories, has to travel the world, relearn his purpose in life, and then do what needs to be done. Tears of the Kingdom, despite it being larger, since I think it's chained to Breath of the Wild in the sense that the story format is just awful. Like it's the memories all over again. And that's what really shoots it in the foot. Like, I'm not sure, like, the premise of Hyrule rebuilding doesn't, like, a crisis happening during a rebuilding doesn't really resonate with me. Whereas Breath of the Wild's premise is just better. Granted, the final boss of Tears of the Kingdom and the world itself are better, but the story in Breath of the Wild is better than in Tears of the Kingdom. And story in a Zelda game is really important to me. So that's why I think I like Breath of the Wild a bit more than Tears of the Kingdom. Enough to where I would maybe put them... I may put them in the same tier, but I'm not sure. I'd have to think about it more. Actually, no, because I think the story of Tears of the Kingdom, since that being my biggest problem, the things that are story related, like the mechanics that are story related, like the Zonai abilities, like the Zonai just in general, are what really irk me. Because the Sheikah are already well established, and Breath of the Wild just interprets them in a different way. The Zonai are just a completely new species that we had nothing to know about. So, I don't know. Alright, so Legend of Zelda 4 Swords Anniversary Edition. If you had this on your DS, you were a real one. This game, it's such a form of lost media now. Granted, you can also just get it through completely legal means, but it's such lost media. And it's a really cool thing that you were able to get on your DS for completely free, by the way. Alright, alright. Wind Waker. Oh my gosh. Wind Waker. I don't know where I'd put this. As an older brother, it touches my heart, I'll say that. But the Triforce shard hunting, dog. Hold on, where'd I put Twilight Princess? Yeah, I'll put it here. Alright, Team Kirby Clash Deluxe. It's alright. Tomodachi Life. Oh, hey, droid. Didn't see you there. Alright, Tomodachi Life. Alright. Before I rank this one, should we do Tomodachi Life on the channel? It sounds like it'll be lame as heck, but it could also be really funny. Should we do the Tomodachi Life on Switch? It would be, I think it would be so lame, but it could also be so funny. Nah, it'd be funny. Okay. Once we learn more, I'll put it on the radar. So for the original, I think it'll be more fun when... I think it would have been more fun if I actually, like, knew information about the people I put in. Because I had, like, friends and, like, family members that I didn't really know too much about. So... But now that I have 800 people who are subscribed to my channel, plus OCs, it could be pretty fun. Alright, and last but not least, the original Mario Galaxy. By far, one of the best Mario games of all time. Rosalina on top. In more ways than anyways. Alright, so this is the list for now. Oh yeah, right, there's still a few more. So we've got this is gonna be really funny. Alright. So we've got Cars 3 Driven to Win. Oh my gosh. This game is so buns. This game is so buns. Oh, the hour thing ended. Hold on. It's loading. Don't tell me it froze. I think it froze. Okay, we're good. Whew. Alright, this game is so fun. Oh my god. This was probably the most depressing Cars game I've ever played. Mainly because the other games were just so good. And I liked the movie too. Alright, I feel like there are other games that I think that's it. Unless y'all in chat can think of any that I may be missing. I don't think I'm missing any others. Okay. Yeah, I'm happy with this list. Yep, so here we are. Peak gaming. Games that I would just say are so good. Serviceable games. Games that I like, but I'm not, like, frothing at the mouth over. Games that are alright. Games that I probably haven't finished yet. And also, they're just alright. Games that I could do without. That looking back, if I had all the knowledge I did, I probably wouldn't have gotten them. Games that are just garbage. Though this will most likely change. And then games I don't have an opinion on because I barely played them. And then games I just haven't started yet. So yeah. So hopefully So hopefully when by the time New Year's rolls around, I would have beaten more of these games that I haven't finished yet. And then we can see how those go. I don't think I'll be able to save it though. But I'll just keep all of the images saved. Alright. Alright. So we'll put this there. Alright. I'm gonna get something to eat because I am hungry. And we'll be back and we'll play some Splatoon 3. See ya. All right, we are back. Sorry if you heard people talking in the background. I forgot my mic wasn't muted. Oh! Well, hello! I forgot that was today. Look at this place. I guess we're playing Splatfest for 2 hours. Audio sucks. Alright, let me fix that. Oh, I had the settings messed up. Okay. Anyways. As I was saying, I needed to pick a dang team. And I was laughing when I saw this. Because if you know anything about Delta... Wait, is this you? Wait a second. This you, Pearl? This you? Audio still sucks? What do you mean? Hold on. Alright, that should work. Yes. That's peak, Pearl. Took me 2 days. That is... Don't worry, though. That... You deserve the fresh. That's peak. I love Asgore running over deaths with a truck. Oops, I freaking killed a kid with my kryptonite. Isekai her to the end of her life. No urchin in any of these. Alright. Let's play some Splatfest. The real question is, what am I gonna do after the stream? Part of me wants to continue playing my Cyberpunk, my Cyberpunk very hard playthrough, but maybe actually, will you stream when Try comes out? Probably not. Wow. Look at these sweats, bro. 2 Aerospray, 2 Splish. There we go. Man, no, I'm only just gonna play Splatoon today. Next week, I may do 2 streams, and then I'll go back to 3 for a bit. There's just some other things I really want to do. Like, to be honest, maybe this is the week I play Stellar Blade. But I'm not sure. This song is so good. Okay, I was about to be like, how did I die to that? Should have kept running. My aim was awful. This might be the last Splatfest game. There isn't enough players for the funny team. I wouldn't say it's gonna be the last one. Look, here's the thing. It won't be the last one until Splatoon 4 comes out. Or at least until Splatoon 4 is announced. And I mean like actually Splatoon 4, not Splatoon Raiders. Because if it was the final Splatfest, they would have said so. And it would probably be like the Grand Festival again. Because, I mean, let's remember, even after the quote-unquote final fest in Chaos vs. Order, they still had a Mario-themed Splatfest later. Plus, yeah, plus, we haven't gotten an announcement of, Splatoon 4 yet. And I believe our actual final Splatfest in Splatoon 2 took place during, either after Splatoon 3, like, after Splatoon 3 was announced. The people on Team Land are actually buns at the game. That's what I was saying. I was so confused. It's like, why is C winning? But I mean, also, this is my second game on, so I'm kind of bummed too. I've barely gotten any wins. I'm like literally carrying my team. Literally, what the heck is going on? No, I have more range than you. Shut up. Shut up. This gun is way too good. They aren't painting their base. I'm a charger. Y'all can know where I am. I ain't moving. And with a bubble too, I have no reason to move. Oh, come on. Someone DC'd on our team. What is this? Well, unless our team locks in, which from what you've been saying, this team doesn't lock in. "24 defeats" is wild. Wow. Man, I try my hardest. Okay, hello. Team Land is Team Paper reincarnated. So true. Also, you may also be wondering why I had this stream scheduled for Saturday. It's not just because I felt like I needed a break, but also because I was supposed to have my new capture card by now. But guess what? It got lost in the mail. So now I have to get a refund and get a new one. It was one of the expensive ones, too. Dang, the double special advance. Can't do much about that. Well, it's like, nope. Alright, we're moving up. We're moving up. Oh my gosh, okay. I ran out of ink. kinda. Where's your sword? Oh, the Splatana? Yeah, I'm just not using it right now. Because this gun is crazy. Ooh, and I just got slashed. Ah, there. I love how I was the home base anchor. 6-3. This gun's crazy. I'm not, unfortunately. Alright. I managed to get a certain someone's gear in Splatty 3. She got the whole hawk fit. Man, I was thinking about Team Hero last night. And I mean, like, really thinking about it. Like, its future, where I want it to go. Anyways. I was really thinking about where I wanted Team Hero to go, and it's really, I guess you can see it as either like a good or a bad thing in some cases. That no matter what happens, Team Hero will probably never live up to my expectations. Because like there's so much I want to do with it that I just don't really have the means or talent to do. Or in some cases time, because there's other things I wish to do. So, I don't know. Doesn't to say I'm gonna stop making Team Hero, obviously. It's just, I don't know. Because I feel like I've made like so many like promises. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna make this, I'm gonna do this, and they kind of just fall through on the cutting room floor. Like, we should be on Season 3 by now, and here we are just starting the last section of Season 2. So, I don't know. Bro's trying to jump off the bridge. I was not letting that slide. Yeah, I think I got food for me. So, Yes, I know I just got a snack to eat. I just took a break to eat food, but... Turned out my dad was bringing home dinner, so I just ate a snack. Alright, so I'll be right back. Wow, I left my mic unmuted again. Wow, I'm getting rusty. Alright. Let's play a bit more. Well, Megan, don't worry, that was the last time. I promise. Totally. Don't worry, it is. I mean, we've only got like an hour left in the stream, so... Unless I'm like absolutely needed for something. Shooter crew? I'm not sure anyone would want to be called that. Well, we're not gonna be able to finish this, are we? Yeah. Yippee! It seems like a ton of players are DCing this Splatfest. Like, a lot. I promise you it's because of the netcode. Like, the game's having a difficult... Like, the game just started to have two different consoles talking to each other, so... Also, do y'all think having one Metal Gear reference is enough in Team Hero? Because I have another great idea. Well, I guess technically it wouldn't be Metal Gear. Because I've been seeing a lot of Death Stranding 2 on my YouTube Shorts feed. Yeah, get away from me. I can take you both on. Yeah, that's right. What do you mean I'm surrounded, bro? Maybe I'll work on the next Team Hero episode after stream. Yeah, we're losing this one. Bro, I love the 3-tap, bro. It's so good. No, I had it. I should have charged it up more. I fear we might lose this Splatfest. Yeah. We're gonna lose the logic. Wow, I can't talk. The logically safer option. Wait, no, never mind. This is the same team. If Big Man wins, I'm gonna crash out. Yeah, if Air wins, that's gonna be really funny. Maybe I will just play Cyberpunk again for the 50th time tonight. And go to bed at 3 p.m. for the 3rd time in a row. Well, not 3 p.m., 3 a.m. for the 3rd time in a row. You should romance carry. But I'm playing as a female. I can't do that. Romance Judy? Nah. My character ain't got time for that. I'm doing a themed character. So, I'll probably do the quest, but I'm probably not gonna go the extra mile. This song is so good, too. Sometimes I forget how good Splatoon music is. Yeah, usually how I play these kinds of games is if I'm playing a male character, I'll romance the character I like, but if I play as a female, I don't romance anybody. Wow. Besides, I like Judy more as a friend than as a romantic partner. Like, I love Judy as, like, like, her quest line. But I wouldn't romance her even if I was male V. Pan Am's just too peak. Also, someone on our team DC'd, so that's fun. Oh, someone on their team DC too. It's an even fight now. You know what? Speaking of Cyberpunk romances, you know what? I'm gonna rank all the endings right now. Don't fear the... You should low-key do builds based on Team Hero characters. But that'd be so easy, though. But it would be kind of fun. So, but still though. So Matthew would be power reflexes. Power reflexes predominant. Rose would be reflex cool predominant. Marcy would be intelligence cool, I think. The thing is, I actually think I did most of those builds already. Like, my first character... Well, he wasn't power reflexes. I don't know. Though I will also say, though, really quickly for endings, shoot. It's hard, because there's a few that I really like, the secret Don't Fear the Reaper ending is great up until it just ends up becoming the Sun ending, and then it's lame and annoying. Because it's just the same ending. So, I'm probably gonna go Star ending. Then I'm gonna go with the NUSA one, actually. That may be a hot take. So, Star, NUSA, then Don't Fear the Reaper into, shoot. Don't Fear the Reaper into Sun ending. Then probably Temperance, then Devil ending. Okay, but there's a couple caveats for that. Devil ending, where you choose not to... Actually, Pearl, before I say anything about the endings, have you beaten the game at least once? Or no? Because I don't want to spoil any of the endings for you. That's why I've been using their trophy names, actually. Instead of specifying, like, what each ending is. No? Okay. So I won't explain them then. But... Well, I mean, it's fine. Take your time. Cyberpunk is an awesome game to take your time and just soak in the visuals. So, yeah. I think... So, yeah, it probably, yeah, for me, it probably goes Star ending, NUSA ending, Don't Fear the Reaper into Star ending, Probably Don't Fear the Reaper into Temperance ending too. I don't like the ending. I don't like Temperance ending where you can have Johnny make a certain decision. I don't like that way the story goes. I like when the main character makes that choice. And then I don't mind one devil ending, but I would never choose the other one. Like, if you were going to choose one of the if you're going to choose one of the devil endings, then you might as well, if you gave Songbird to read, you might as well do the NUSA ending at that point. Because that ending is so much better. It's more solemn and a little depressing, but it's better than that choice for the devil ending. Keeping things as vague as possible. I know in real life which choice I'd pick. Also, Pearl, if you had to choose, because I saw a poll about this a while ago, which group would you join? Like a gang? In Cyberpunk in-game, obviously. So, like, one of the gangs, and if so, which one? Trauma Team? Max Tack? Or would you want to be a solo? But, like, you're a decent solo, though. Not like the kind of situation where it's like, well, if I was a solo, I'd just die. I mean, like, you're actually, like, somewhat competent. Maybe not, like, the competent, but, like, competent enough to make it a bit of a name for yourself. Because I know which one I'm picking in a heartbeat. There's 2 Booyah Bombs? That's crazy. Trauma Team. Interesting pick. I hear that Trauma Team is, like, really disgusting when you get it. Like, I heard there was a comic that really showcased why working for Trauma Team was, like, so awful. But, I mean, all options are awful sometimes, so... Most of the poll I saw, most of them chose Trauma Team anyways, too. Actually, no, most of them chose Solo, which was really funny. Yeah, for me, I'd choose Max Tack. I mean... Think about it. Military-grade cyberware and weapons. You're doing a whole lot of good for the people of Night City. You're working as a team with a bunch of other people, so the plus with the cyberware, the odds of you dying are much closer to none. The only unique part is that you probably have to deal with a bunch of psychos, both on and off your team. but I think it's still kind of worth it. I mean, Jackie calls them the apex predators of Night City for a reason. Like, I mean, sure, I'll be on the verge of going crazy, but... to be honest, I think it's worth it. Like, for all the benefits that Max Tack probably gets from cleaning up cyber psychos off the street. And you never do it alone, too. At, like, minimum, you have, like, 2 other squad mates. So... and you get probably the coolest armor in the entire freaking game. Which is really annoying how you have to go through the entirety of Judy's questline to get it. Like, I wish I could just get it from, like, a store, or, heck, take it off of a Max Tack corpse. Also, now that I think about it, if Team Hero had, like, the life paths... well, I mean, Rose would definitely be Corpo. Like, she has to be. The issue... I guess maybe Matthew would be Street Kid. Which would make Marcy Nomad. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that would make sense. Oh, you're not getting away from me. Okay, I guess you are. Bro, why are they squid partying? I'm trying to play the game. But yeah, I honestly really wish there was more stuff with Max Tack in the game. They're like, I love that group so much. I'm able to play a single game all day. People keep getting DC'd. Here, I've got 2 people who are like AFK. Well, not even AFK, just... I don't know. But yeah, I really wish there were more things you could do with Max Tack, aside from fighting them. And getting their outfit. Heck, if there was a Max Tack life path, I would be so hyped. Because they look so cool. But I cannot deny, Max Tack looks so cool when they show up. like seeing them from that one clip in the anime where you get David's t-shirt. What else? Oh yeah, when they like take out like those 3 people at the start when Jackie's driving you home. When you open the thing to... When you open the truck to try and get Songbird out. Like, bro, Max Tack is so cool. But, like, I know they're crazy, but at the same time, though... Like, have you met, what was her name? Melissa? Because that's, like, the only time you ever, like, talk to one. Ever in the game. Like, actually have a conversation. Who? So, I believe her name is Melissa Rory. Apparently, she was in a really early Cyberpunk trailer. And she was a cyber psycho who joined Max Tack. And you meet her when there's a cyber psycho attack. Not like one of the quests that Regina gives you, but like a random one. After you visit a store, like a fancy store in like the Corpo Plaza. The cyber psycho shows up, and then after a bit Max Tack shows up and she takes him out and you can talk to her. She's like the kind of crazy that she's kind of like the yandere type crazy. Like, it's clear she loves her job. Because she likes the adrenaline rush of fighting and the excitement when the light gets snuffed out of their eyes. If I remember what she said correctly. I could boot up Cyberpunk right now and show you where it is. You can also, if you're also good enough, you can kill her and take her Mantis Blades. And they're like a special Max Tack variant. But that's really difficult. So it's easier if you side with Reed in the Phantom Liberty ending. And at the end, Mr. Hands will give you the Max Tack Blades. Again, they're really cool. Like, part of me wanted to make like a Max Tack soldier build. Because they just look so freaking cool. Like, I love the armor. The helmets, I like them because they look really menacing and like disturbing in a good way. Okay then. Yeah, it's a shame you have to go through Judy's entire quest line in order to get them though. Which is kind of weird, because as far as we know, she has, like, no relation to Max Tack whatsoever. But... You know, funny thing. On the Team Hero website, when I mentioned Maximus Corporation known as X-Tech, I was originally gonna name it Max Tech, but it sounded way too similar to Max Tech. I always thought their name was Max Tech, but it's Max Tech. So that's why I just changed it to X Tech. But yeah, I could probably find the location. But yeah, Max Tac is like... They give the same kind of energy as like clone commandos in Star Wars. Like, they're just so cool looking. Like, it makes me want to do a playthrough. You know what? You should boot up CBP. Wait, what? What's CBP? You just don't want to say CP. Fair enough. I was like, what is CBP? It's like, yeah, I forget that I saw an image where someone said, I made, like, they wanted to play Cyberpunk before watching the anime, but they abbreviated Cyberpunk as just CP. And I was like, oh no. Oh, someone DC'd again. What is this game? Yeah, I should boot up Cyberpunk. Why the heck not, right? I can show off my other characters. Never abbreviate Cyberpunk, exactly. You know what? Yeah, screw this game. I'm gonna boot up Cyberpunk for a teeny bit. I'll even show you one of the builds that I made recently. It's very fun. It is also very disgusting. Okay, why did you go toward me, the sword user? Like, what kind of thought process is that? Also, we're winning this game, so... Blade under ledge is so cooked. Yippee! Almost 90% maybe? Aw, 79. Oh, I forgot to change my animation. Whoops. Yippee! Alright, let's boot it up. Also, I'm not sure if I got an answer from this question, Pearl. In docked mode, does Cyberpunk on Switch 2 run at 4K 60? Because if so, then it runs better than it does on PS5, which kind of upsets me. I don't know. Can't you check the graphics settings? In the game, at least? Because you get two options on the PlayStation version. You can either choose like the graphics version where it plays at 4K 30, which looks absolutely awful, by the way, or you can play at 1080 60. Why would I ever play dock? So you can play a game at 4K? Like one of the newest features of the Switch is that it's 4K compatible. I just know that I wouldn't be able to stand playing at 4K 30. So if Switch 2 ran at 4K 60, I would crash out. At least on Switch. Also, I'm Platinum, by the way. And I'm still playing this game. Honestly, the colors don't look too bad. They look very similar. The fact that I'm playing Cyberpunk on stream again is very funny. Okay, it actually looks better on stream. Oh yeah, that's because my like, it's funny, it looks better on stream, on like my stream view, than it does on my TV. That's very funny. Okay, I'll load up my Street Kids save. Yeah.
Hello, hello. I'm Arifat Bob, and you're watching WNS News.
Okay, maybe it doesn't look too good. Yep, so here's my character. Gee, I wonder what class he is. Bro might be a Sandevistan user. Alright, let me see if I can find the place. I feel like I already did it, but I believe it's this store. I want to see Johnny. Oh, okay. Yep, there he is. My god, Johnny's awesome. At least, well, I mean, even when he's like very mean to you, he's still kind of funny. Like, he's mean to you, but as the player, it's hilarious. But I know I'd get fed up with him, that's for sure. Alright, I think it's this store where it happens. Okay then, fine. Jeez. You're lucky, bro. You're lucky I'm feeling nice today. I'm a net runner, bro. I could have just blew up your car. John can say whatever about me and I'd still like him. This might be a Johnny Blizzard. Who am I getting attacked by? Is it Arasaka? It is Arasaka. Alright, check this out. Whoa. Black wall be upon ye. 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 Yes. This is the netrunner that I use. Well, I had another one, like a Corpo netrunner, but yo, is this Splatoon Raiders? But yeah, so this store over here in Corpo Plaza, if you go in here and then talk to this guy and then come back like a few days later, you'll get the conversation. I believe I already did it.
Anything new on offer for those of us who crave perfection?
Always. And especially for those who saved my life.
Yeah, I already did it here, so. Oh, hey, there's a blue one. But yeah, so. You just go here, talk to him. You don't have to buy anything. Then come back another time, and then there will be a cyber psycho attack there. And then you can, and then you can actually talk to a max tac officer, which is really cool. Anyways, let's clean up the mess. Yeah, so that is my netrunner build, pretty much. I pretty much just spam black wall on people. And if by some chance people get close, I have two shotguns. But that's mercy. That's me being nice. Alright, let's do like one job and then... Yeah, we'll just go to the Ember's fast travel spot and then we'll do like a job and then we'll end stream. Hopefully a job that requires me to fight people. So then I can... You got any katanas? Not on this build. That was for my first build. Where I did a katana and revolver build. Yeah, here I'm using gorilla arms, 2 shotguns, and a stealth pistol. Okay, let's do this one. Yeah, katanas are for my sort of like cyber samurai build. And then I have another netrunner build that isn't nearly as powerful, and then I have one with mantis claws or mantis blades. Which I want to get that playthrough going a lot sooner, because that was going to be like my max tac type roleplay build. The idea is that was going to be like an experimental branch of max tac where they're like more quiet, but I don't know. And then the last one is like a Nikke based one, because I wanted to try and make like a Nikke character in Cyberpunk. So one of them was like an assault rifle user, and a lot of the building lined up, so I was like, you know what, sure, we'll do it.
I need you to pay a visit to a tiger claw den and retrieve something for me. I know you are up to the task. I am attaching more information. Read it carefully.
Do you want me to be quiet? Okay, I don't need to be quiet. Cool. The one annoying thing that I haven't gotten around to optimizing with this build is that it's really loud. Of course, the screams of sending people beyond the black wall is loud. Like, of course it is. Like, it can also not be, but...
Hold up. It's paid to do this.
Yeah, this is how I play this character. I just walked in. Excuse me? That's so funny. They just let me in.
How's your day going? Doing anything?
Hey, how's the cash flow look?
Good evening.
Whoa. Black wall be upon ye. It also automatically spreads if you have the HP for it. Dang, bro got sent flying. I honestly didn't know I played this one so much. I'm almost 55. Where? Oh. First of all, how'd that shoot through a wall? Second of all, that was very funny that it shot through a wall. Only thing I don't really like about this game is the gore. I thought the gore was the fun part. I guess for me it kind of depends. For finishers, it's a nice touch. But in some cases, I kind of don't really like it. It isn't enough. Honestly, that is true. Look at them all scared of me. Like, they know I just... Like, bro, I'm a walking cyber psycho. I'm basically just Songbird on crack. Now, where is... Oh, it's here somewhere. Ah, here it is. It's a real shame I can't, like, unplug her. She just dies. Okay, then. To be honest, that went smoother than I thought it was going to. But yeah, this build was exclusively because I wanted to use the Militech Canta. It's very fun. And optimizing it is even better.
I have received information that Vortex's shard is on its way. You did not disappoint me. That deserves compensation. I am closing the contract and transferring your fee.
Cool. Nice. Alright. Is there like another build you want to see? Like my first Netrunner build or my main one? Or the one I'm currently doing? I gotta use the bathroom so you can think about that while I go. Alright, you want to see my first Netrunner build? Okay. Oh yeah, this one I haven't played nearly as much, but...
welcomes you to NCX, Night City International and Translunar.
女が来ました。武装しているよ。女が来ました。武装しているようです。もちろんです。わかりました。
I don't remember what I put into this thing. Alright, so we'll go to like a mirror. Oh, this is the wrong building. It's over here.
What's this? Who would have thought?
What is that for? I've never got that. At least I don't remember doing so. Yeah, anyway, so this is... Yeah, so this is the character that I made. If she does smart weapons. Except for this one tech one. I also didn't know how to craft, what was it? Quick hacks and stuff like that. So I just found whatever I had was available. Like, I'm sure if I go here, I have a bunch of crafting components. Valerie. I probably have a bunch of crafting components. Yeah, like 92. Okay, that's not as much as I thought I had. Hey, where'd you get that jacket from? Oh yeah, these types of I mean, they can be found in like most places. I think I bought it from Dogtown. All right, here's one thing about Cyberpunk. If you're looking for something, 9 times out of 10 you can find it in Dogtown. 9 times out of 10 you can find an outfit in Dogtown. I mean, that's where I got the bodysuit from. I think that's where I got the pants and the shoes from too. Hold on. These are reflex attuned? Wait, it's electric monowire and it's reflex attuned? Oh, no wonder why it sucks. I think that was the jacket I was searching for. There's a lot of other variants of this jacket. A bunch of different colors and like sleeve lengths and stuff. You know, I wonder why my monowire is not doing a bunch of damage. So what do I have here? I have weapon glitch, overheat, contagion, reboot optics, synapse burnout, cyberpsychosis, system collapse, short circuit. Okay. I could probably do so much better with this now that I know how crafting stuff in this game works. Also, did I do the... I think I did. Oh, no, I didn't. Right? That's the... No, it's not. I think. Where's that store? Should be around there. Oh, I must have just never entered it or something. I don't know. Alright, so where's the store again? Is it this one? Oh no, that's the store that's, Did I just never go to that store? Actually, no, I think it is. Okay, so you may be able to see it then. Yep. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. So after you talk to him like the first time and you come back after a bit, you'll get this little spot here.
Welcome to Jinguji.
Ah, look who it is. What a lovely surprise. I'd almost forgotten that pretty face, and what a pity that would be. Welcome back to our little oasis of elegance. Now, what can I do for you today? Maybe a little upgrade, hmm? Sequins are back, you know.
Don't know. Surprise me. Inspire me. Fresh jacket, maybe some new pants?
Or both. You are begging for a new do. Of course, nothing wrong with this look, but fashion waits for no man. Now, just between the two of us, a touch of elegance can go a long way.
The fact that it removes the bodysuit is a crime.
Guards, get the door! Hold him there! I'm sounding the alarm! Hold on!
Fuck V, get down, he's whacked.
Max Tech! Be here in a moment! Hold him! Hold him till they get here!
Talking to me?
Don't let him kill me!
Yeah, so you can either take down this guy specifically, or Max Tack will do it for you.
Max Tech, thank God.
Move! Keep it up! Target neutralized. Secure the witnesses.
Just had to go play dutiful consumer in a corpo suit.
Can hear you, remember?
How could I forget?
You, over there. Statements, now.
Finally. Just have to mop this gunk up. We'll be back in business.
Situation resolved. Deactivate alarm. Sit. Hands where I can see them. In accordance with Article 105 of the Cyberpsychosis Procedure Code, your statements will be recorded and retained. Melissa Rory, Max Tack Senior Officer. Please state your name and occupation. Yes,
so Melissa Rory was one of the characters in a Cyberpunk 2077 trailer. And she became corrupted with cyberpsychosis, and now she works for Max Tack. So, yeah.
Zane Jagger. I work for Jinguji, an oasis of elegance. Habit.
V. Merc. Occasional client to Zane.
Johnny Silverhand, rock legend, voice in V's head.
The
and
fuck,
also,
Johnny?
let me pretend I exist sometimes, okay?
Checks out. Please describe what happened starting from the moment of the attack.
I was just presenting V with a one-of-a-kind offer when I suddenly heard shouting from the street.
Zane was trying to sweet talk me into some
sparkly sequin shit. Psycho storms in, wipes the hustle. Zane hits the alarm, locks us in with the fucker. Thanks, Zane.
Mr. Jagger followed the correct security protocol.
It's interesting how she wears black and the others wear blue.
Yeah.
I guess officers wear black then.
Around the whole range of effectiveness
But the
before
blue
you
looks
lot
so
showed up.
cool.
Anything else? Unusual behavior?
Besides slicing and dicing my people and this store's reputation? No, nothing at all.
Thank you for your cooperation. That is all. Coroner's been notified. Be here any minute. Jagger, this store is closed until the investigation is complete.
Hey V, once we clean this place up, come by whenever you like. I'll handpick something special, just for you.
Smith, report.
Thanks.
How's it looking?
Later,
2
Zane.
killed, 2 wounded inside the store, 6 bodies on the street outside.
Where's the coroner? Nice work. You feel that back there? Feel his life leave his body?
Hold up a sec. Your Mantis blades. Higurashi 2013s. Weren't those pulled off the market in '69? Recall they don't play well with neural processors. Poking at a part of the prefrontal cortex that shouldn't be poked at. Probably would have bought a pair myself, weren't for that.
Good eye. Had them installed years ago. They're very precise.
Huh. Thought Max Tech preferred Arasaka blades as their standard issue, but, well, seeing how you handled these wrist razors.
They're my reminder. When I see them, I see what they've sliced. Muscle, tendon, bone, even implants. Like a hot knife through butter.
But you're with the good guys now, right?
I've never seen female V have that conversation. That's funny.
You always just wipe them? You know, herd therapy can sometimes work.
Apprehending the target alive carries additional risk for bystanders. Rarely done. Very rarely.
Rarely. More like, never. How many psychos you save in your life?
Don't change the subject. You felt him die. Did you like it? That split second when the blood still flows, but his light's gone out?
Well, the adrenaline's alright, but don't think I share your level of enthusiasm. You love the hunt, love the kill. Don't matter if they're psychos or regular Joes.
Oh, we're not so different, you and I.
We're not so different, you and I.
Saw that look on your face right after. You can't hide it. Join us. Could use a few more like
Why does his leg like that? I don't know.
Me, a cop. Last time I wanted that was pushing 6, maybe. Yeah, I'll think about it.
You do that. You certainly got a gift.
Yeah, so you could also just kill her and then take her mantis blades. But I'm not gonna do that. Because it is an immediate 5-star rating. And, you know, we don't like that. But yeah, so that's what I was talking about. You want me to fight her? You want me to fight all of Max Tech? I mean, it's not like I'm on... Am I on very hard? I mean, it was kind of easy. Oh, I'm on normal. I could probably do it. Alright. I just gotta get a good view of the place. Alright, I could make her, take her into cyber psychosis. That's really funny. Da-da-da-da-da. Let's see. Tumbles damage for each stack of sour malfunction affecting the enemy. I don't have that available. Contagion. Applying a burner overheat effect will cause the leaked toxic substance to detonate. Okay. So we do this, 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 and this, 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 this.
You trying my patience?
And I got bodied. Yeah, this ain't really a movement character. I did it on my main save. But that's just because it was, I didn't play it on easy, but it was just easy to do. Alright, we'll have the shotgun out this time. Alright, let's take out Melissa first. Alright, what does this do? Successful attacks on enemies affected by overheat, extends the duration. Alright, applying a burner overheat effect against an affected enemy will cause the leaked toxic substance to detonate. Okay. So, short circuit, contagion, overheat. Oh, I can also system collapse. I can do that. Oh, I'm out. I did just completely obliterate her though. I just need to know the method. I'm probably doing too many. I probably don't even need that many contagions. Now that I think about it. Oh my gosh, they're so fast. Okay, let's see if we can let's see if I can find the ones that have the mantis blades, because those are the ones that gotta go. The ones with the guns are fine. It's the mantis blade ones that... It doesn't tell you which ones have mantis blades? Oh my gosh. Of course not. Alright. Oh my gosh, bro. It's so fast. Maybe the pistol is the better play then. I could also use mono wire for crowd control. You know, yeah, we'll try the mono. Actually, no, we'll try the pistol again. That's so much RAM, bro. Oh, okay. Bro, I just keep getting one tap by one of them from the side. Well, I don't even know where it comes from. Alright, let's do mono wire. Oh yeah, this works. No. Oh my gosh. Alright, mono wire's the right play. Mono wire is in fact the right play. Sucks that these are reflex tuned though. Alright, so Melissa's gotta go. There's so much health I'm losing. Oh my gosh, bro. It's easier when you have a Sandevistan. Loki, part of me wonders if I could just black wall them all on my other save. my gosh. Alright, I'm starting to think that, like, it's definitely possible because I'm dealing a lot of damage to them. The only issue is that they outnumbered me literally 10 to 1. Alright, let's maybe do it from this angle.
You trying my patience? You're gonna feel the force of the law!
Alright, you need to go. Bro, the scariest ones are the Mantis Blade ones. There we go. Took a bit of strategy, but I did it. Man. Yeah, there they are in the Max Tac Mantis Blades. Yippee! Dang, only one of them is alive. Can't let that happen. And it's like it never happened. Yippee! Actually, I guess I could install them to show you what they look like since I went through all the effort, right? Guess I gotta walk a bit more. Though I will admit though, I think if there's one thing I wish I utilized more were like the combinations. Like the only reason why I was able to win that fight is because I did the contagion burn combination. Which is partly what my last build is trying to do. But that build is kind of just the I'm bored build. Like, I'm keeping that safe for when the DLC comes out. I'm keeping it, like, relatively new. So that way, like, if I'm bored, I just want to run around Cyberpunk and do aggressive stealth, I can do it on that save. But anyway, let's go to, like, Vic or something and install them. Show you what they look like. Granted, the thing though is if you want it, hold on, let me install them first before I say what I was going to.
Was thinking about swapping some chrome. Got any new toys?
Have a look.
Victor, yeah, Victor's awesome. Yeah, I see these. They don't seem to do anything different, do they? Yeah. But I mean, hey, if you can kill a Max Tech officer, they're free. But I mean, they're also free if you betray Songbird. So yeah, these are what they look like. As you can see, they're like blue. They have like professional markings on them. They're kind of cool. But at the same time, though, if you wanted blue mantis blades, here's an easier, less story obtrusive way to get them. Actually, first, before I do that, I can show them on a different save. Electrifying mono wires, reflex attuned. Cool. What? Oh, normal intelligence is, yeah, just normal mono wire. I do kind of like that. How different things are like differently attuned. Like, what is it? Electric gorilla arms are intelligence attuned, I think. Oh no, those are tech attuned. Tech cool, reflex. Okay, so not all of them, but some of them are attuned to specific elements. So if you wanted to use a power build with Mantis with mono wire, you could just use the specific type. What does this look like? Oh, okay, it's just normal looking. Okay, fair enough. Alright, yeah. So if you wanted to use blue mantis blades, there's a way easier way to do so. Hold on. Probably shouldn't do it here. Probably can't do it here. Sure. Yeah, the easiest way. Hold on, do I even have? Oh my gosh, the normal ones. Hold on, this is a really old save. Gosh, where is it? Where's like I say? Okay, I can probably do this one. Because this is before the Phantom Liberty DLC. And I think I have the right one. Yeah, you could also just I don't know, use the electric ones if you want blue mantis blades. I mean, they still look cool. It's easier, it's less story obtrusive. I guess I'll also show off this character too. Funny enough, this was the inspiration for the Nikke build plans. But then it ended up just turning into an aggressive stealth build plan, right? Yeah. I've never entered. Oh yeah, right. Cause what radio station do you listen to? I believe I listen to Pacific Dreams most of the time. Yeah, so this is the other character I made. Outfit's still a work in progress, though. But yeah, I believe I usually listen to Pacific Dreams. Oh, no, never mind. It's it's Body Heat Radio. That's the one I listen to most of the time. Body Heat is the only valid answer. Yeah. The only... However, there's some really good radio stations that have really good ambient music, though. But I mean, Body Heat, you get this one and like the Lizzy Wizzy songs, so... Oh yeah, 99.9 is really good for ambience. .2 is pretty decent for ambience too, if I remember. Oh, yeah, and Pacific Dreams too, so yeah. I either do Pacific Dreams, Body Heat, Impulse, and that's it. So yeah. Those are the ones that I listen to. But yeah, I was planning on making this a sort of like an aggressive stealth character to play as when I'm bored. But it's kind of difficult because aggressive stealth means you actually get one shot every other thing, so... So yeah. So yeah, that's most of my Cyberpunk builds. Alright. I think I'm gonna end stream there. That was fun though. I'll try and figure out what I'm gonna do the rest of the day. Maybe play Cyberpunk off screen. Man, this game is just too good. Peak Splatoon Raider stream. So true, so true. Alright. Well, thank you all so much for watching. If you all enjoyed, leaving a like down below and subscribe to the channel would be very much so appreciated. And ring that notification bell so that the next time I go on stream, you'll be the first to know. I've been Odyssey 64, and I will see you all next time.